All right, there we go. So it's been a minute. So if you guys see me messing with my thing, it's because I'm messing with my tripod. So I apologize if my thing's a little off, if I'm off here. I'm trying to like catch up and just trying to like get my little setup for making sure it doesn't slide off. But it's been a minute, literally, literally a minute since I've gone live. Like literally, hold on, I'm just still messing around little tweaks here and there. Here and there. See, I'm trying to mess with my little tweaks. So if I apologize right now in advance. I'm trying to make this live stream quick, short. I won't keep it too long. I won't bore you guys, but I do want to talk about some of like the updates that's going on right now at theme parks, which is kind of cool because there's a lot of stuff going on. Of course, Disney did announce their Pride thingy, which I won't really talk about because people get too offended. So I won't even mention anything about that. Uh, I know Throwback Night is coming out next week. You got Star Wars Night next month, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. And of course, you guys, I'm pretty sure everybody already knows, Splash Mountain is going away. Eh, my son is texting me. But everybody knows that Splash Mountain goes away end of May, so I will be hopefully be going to Disney. Actually, I'll be riding it probably next week. So when I go to the Throwback Night, I'll be there and then be riding Splash Mountain again. And then it does go away end of the month, so I got plenty of time to ride it more times. Hopefully they don't close it in time in before then. And then of course, Knott's Berry Farm does have their Bring a Friend starting April 17th, which is kind of cool. Like $39.99. It is on the website now. Bro, it's me. Yo, Skeleton was cracking, yo. So Knott's has their update, which is kind of cool. That starts next week. So if you guys are Knott's members, you guys go check it out because they do have theirs coming up as well. Knott's been having like a lot of cool things too. On the website, you can go on Knott's. You can find a lot of passes, sales. You can add-ons. Now another thing too that Knott's is doing, which I think I made a video on it, is when you buy a day online, you can add a season pass for like 20 bucks, 50 bucks more, which come like 70. I'm still sub. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you for subbing. Cheers. Thank you for still subbing, sir. I appreciate that. So you can add on a season pass to your Knott's Berry Farm day ticket, which is kind of cool because it's cheaper and you're only paying so much. I think it's like $79 or 50 bucks more. So you're paying less for a whole season pass for a 1 day ticket. Like you can add on to it, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that they're doing and trying to get people in. The park is getting more crowded, especially with the whole spring break, and a lot of people coming in, and other parks being full. Like Universal Studios is packed, Disneyland is packed, so everyone's going to Knott's. So it's there's a lot going on there right now. And if you've been watching my videos, which I do apologize for the short video that I did make on the vlog. I know people are sending me messages saying the video was too short. What happened? Work called and I had to go to work. So if you guys follow me on like on Instagram or TikTok, then you guys know, because I think I posted a video there saying I had to leave the park early and I had to go to work. So because I'm in charge where I'm at, I had to go and fill in the spots, and it kind of sucked. It totally kind of sucked because I had to go and fill in the spots and I had to go close, and it was a bummer. It was like literally, so I had to leave the park early, so I didn't capture everything I caught pretty much. I put on video, so I didn't have that much. Other than the shorts, I have like a lot of shorts. If you guys see the shorts here on YouTube, or the reels, or the TikToks, I did quite a few of those, but not that many either. So I only did one food review, which is the cookie. I didn't review the food that we ate. What did we eat again? Oh, the breakfast burrito. See, I didn't even have lunch. I didn't get a chance to eat anything because the banana pudding, I think I had that as well. I had the snack. So I didn't really get a chance to eat much, snack on much, because my time was limited. So by the time we went around taking pictures, looking, A friend of mine, Kitty, hasn't been in a while, so she wanted to see some stuff. So I was kind of showing her things, and it was like really crowded and just talking. And then it's weird because when you're at theme parks and you're with cool company and cool people, like when I go do food reviews with a lot of friends of mine, like good friends, and we hang out, I get distracted. Like I forget that I'm there to film, and we're just there talking shop. I mean, I love talking shop. You ever like see me? You want to talk shop? Um, I am totally like I get distracted. We'll talk about gaming, we'll talk about live streaming, we'll talk about vlogging, we'll talk about content creators, we'll talk about all kinds of stuff, tips and other things, and I get distracted. So I'm there to record certain things, and then I forget I'm there to record certain things because the people I'm with are good people, and I didn't get distracted, and I just talk. Like that day I was there, I was distracted, and Kitty kept telling my friend who was with me, she kept telling me, "Go record, go record, go record, go do this, go do that, go do this," because I forget because we're just talking about good conversations, and then you lose track, and then you see some certain things and like certain things that I didn't see, like the water fountain, I didn't see that, so it's just like you get distracted, and that's what it's been happening to me a lot. Because before when I go by myself, I would go and vlog, I'll go record where I knew I was gonna go record, and I go in, record, boom, I'm out. And then lately, when I'm with other people, I get distracted because I'm hanging out with good company, and it's kind of like hanging out and chilling with people at a theme park, which makes the theme park even more, the experience even more better. And that's what happens. And I get distracted and I forget to record certain things. Like I do like food reviews in Disney, food reviews at Knott's, and I forget to record certain things because I'm hanging out with good people and you forget. And it's a kind of distraction. So it's just a lot of my videos are kind of short than usual because of the fact that I'm with good people and I forget. And so if you guys see my videos are short, I apologize. But the one last weekend was short, not because of me and my attention, it's just because of work called. But I did, so I didn't record that many shorts. Usually I'll go and I'll record like 15, 20 shorts. That way throughout the week, I'm posting like 3 times a day, 3 times a day, 3 times a day. But this time I didn't get a chance to because I was distracted and I got caught up and I didn't get a chance to with work. And then my phone kept going off, I kept texting and calling, and it was just like nonstop. So I didn't capture a lot of content like I wanted to, but it was good. It was still fun times. I was tired when I went to work because all that walking around, and it was warm that day. Excuse me. Like right now, it's kind of chilly outside, but that weekend it was like 85 degrees. It was hot. That was another thing too. I wasn't expecting it to be that hot, which is I'm glad I didn't bring my sweater because I would have been carrying the thing around with me, and but it was really hot that day. I remember it being hot, and then going to work afterwards. Oh man, I was done. I was like done. So, like literally, I was just like done, done. But I hope you guys are having a good night. Thank you for tuning in on the live stream here, guys. Here on Thursday, drinking some coffee, keeping myself going, keeping myself awake. I got off work not too long ago, so I figured I want to come do a live, talk about the theme park stuff that's going on. A lot of cool updates, a lot of cool things that are happening. It's kind of a bummer that Splash Mountain's going away. Like I said, it's still like a whole month and a half. So if you haven't gone to Disney, you still have plenty of time to go and ride it. I'm sure I'll probably go ride it again next week when I go Tuesday to the Throwback Night for Disney, which I do have 2 tickets. And then I have the 2 tickets for Star Wars Night. I think my son's going with me for Star Wars Night. So looking forward to that. That should be pretty fun. So that should be some good times, some good footage. I'll make sure I don't get distracted as much, and I'm going to try to record as much as I can at Star Wars Night because I've never been to Star Wars Night. So I'm very, very excited to go out and do that. So that's going to be very, very cool. That I'm like really, 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 really looking forward to that. But it's been a minute too since I live streamed here on YouTube. I haven't live streamed on YouTube in a very, very long time. I'm usually, if you guys ever watch my lives, I'm either on TikTok or I'm on Twitch, or I don't think I've done Instagram live stream either. It's been a minute since I've done an Instagram live stream. I've been mostly TikTok and on Twitch. Twitch I've just been doing just chatting, not gaming right now, but hopefully soon. I'm working on it. Trust me, I am working on it. But also going to be doing some vlogs. More vlogs are going to be happening, so you're going to be seeing more Not daily vlogs. I want to say like every other day vlogs, but I've been recording a lot more because I want to kind of like document my life, everything that's going on. So I figure when I'm not at theme parks, I'm going to be throwing in little uh, 2 or 3 minute vlogs just of life, hanging out, doing stuff, kind of showing the real life. That's all it is. Life, showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. So you gotta like can't not supposed to just show this one thing. You're supposed to go and show everything else and just kind of like I'm going to be showing back to vlogging. Let's say that. Because I used to vlog back in the day. So I used to vlog all the time. I used to do like daily vlogs, like every single day there'd be a vlog. So I can't promise it's going to be a daily vlog, but there will be videos. Where if it's not a food review, it'll be like a vlog, just like a 2 or 3 minute vlog, or a 2 or 3 minute food review. Now I wanted to do this one pizza review, but my kids, my daughters who I was with, they didn't want to try it, and I don't want to buy the pizza and then not eat it and then have it go to waste. So we went to a different pizza place, which it was good, but not good enough to do a review. I was gonna like do like a little TikTok on it, but even then, um, I didn't do it because the food was mediocre. It wasn't like, oh my god, I need to go try it again. So I didn't want to like do a video, and I'm not gonna lie. So I like to tell the truth. If I don't like it, then I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. If it's good, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, you gotta go try this place. Check it out. I'm gonna go record it. So the food was like, it was okay. It wasn't like, oh my gosh. Like the places where I've been to, like the food is good, and I'll record it and I'll show it off, so and I'll share it so everybody else can go out there and enjoy the same stuff that I'm trying and eating, so you guys can be like, oh my god, this is actually really good. I feel like my light's a little too bright. There we go. I feel it's like bright for some reason. I don't know why. But I hope you guys are having a good night. It's Thursday night. If you I don't know where you guys are at, it's like 8 o'clock. Now I was gonna post earlier that I was gonna go live, but I didn't. I think I got busy at work, so somebody called off again. So I've been today's been this whole week has been like interviews and call offs and inventory and trying to catch up. And I've been keeping track of what's going on in theme parks. So I haven't really been to any theme park. Like yesterday was my day off, and I caught up on laundry and doing stuff and hanging out with my daughters and paperwork. The bad thing about being in charge at work, a lot of paperwork. Like paperwork. Now I know we're talking about theme parks. I also be talking about like life updates. My life update just pretty much grinding. I'll be posting, like I said, more daily vlogs. You guys will see more stuff posting on there about my life, what I'm doing. I'm kind of like going to storage and kind of taking inventory of everything at storage, and I'm gonna sell everything that's in there. It's like all my Funko. So look out for that video. You guys will see it. I'll be selling everything in that storage. So like a certain Funko you guys want, everything will be all listed probably on the Facebook Marketplace or eBay or something. I don't know, but most likely Facebook Marketplace. But I'm going to be selling a lot of that stuff, and I got to clear out. I got to clean up the stuff. I'm paying like $200 for storage, and either going to try to get it smaller or just stuff that I need to get a place. That's the goal right now. The goal is finding a place to live, getting out, and getting whatever kids that want to come move with me. That's the goal. That's like literally the goal right now. I've been working a lot, like too much, where I don't have any time to go out and do anything. I don't have a life. Like my life is like non-existent. Theme park wise, I try to go as much as I can, which I did Saturday. I only did half a day. I'm going back Tuesday to Disney, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm kind of excited for. I've never been to one. Oh, I can't say I've never been to one of the events. I've been to the Oogie Boogie event, so it's been a couple years, and I guess the Star Wars Nights a couple weeks afterwards, and then probably go back to Universal, so you can go get some of that Super Mario World footage, which I'm kind of looking forward to, and yet I'm not looking forward to. It's kind of like iffy here and there. I don't know. But like I said, it feels weird being live on YouTube. Usually I have my music just playing. And I know a lot of people don't really see me here on YouTube on live, which I might do every week just to catch up, just to like talk to everybody. Because I know YouTube you can replay. I know Instagram you can replay as well. but I probably be more on mm, YouTube. I do a lot of TikTok, so when I go theme parks, you guys see me on TikTok. I'll go live there and I'll talk, and it's pretty fun. I like chatting, kind of catching up. It's weird too because lately TikTok has been getting a lot of trolls. Like I had to make a few of my people or friends of mine that I know online make them mods because, and I didn't know you could have mods on TikTok, but I had to because there's like a lot of trolls on TikTok now. Like I never ever had trolls on TikTok, and then all of a sudden it's like Twitch. I'm getting like all the same trolls and yeah, can I have mod? No, I want to make people mod that I actually talk to and hang out. Well, not hang out with, but like talk to like in real life or in gaming world for a very long time. Like people that I know um, for like many years. Like the mods I have are people I know for like 8 years, like literally. But it's just weird. It's like I feel like TikTok is turning into Twitch, but troll wise, because there's a lot. Like it's funny because like the trolls they come in, and all the jokes and insults they get come and say, it's stuff I heard like many years ago. It's like a deja vu, but it's like TikTok's bad. It can be, it can be. I have a pretty good community, but it's just when you go live. When I go live, that's when I get most of the I get a lot of trolls. It's weird. Like I never had trolls before, like ever on trolls on TikTok. But lately, like the trolls been coming out on TikTok. Like I see other my friends, I have other friends who do. It's controversial. It's not controversial. TikTok is so that TikTok is a free platform for a free voice, and certain people don't like the fact that TikTok has a free voice. They want to stop people from being being notified. Nobody wants free press. Nobody wants free voice. So that just happens. It has nothing to do with stealing information. It has nothing to do with anything like that. Um, Instagram and Facebook do all that stuff already. So it has nothing to do with anything like that. It's only because they want to control. If the government can't control something, they want to get rid of it. So, or if they don't own it, they don't control it. I mean, look what happened just not too long ago. That guy who got arrested today um, from Maryland, and it's just the whole factor that he released a lot of true documents about what's going on with the war, and look what happened. He got he got labeled as a terrorist rather than a whistleblower. So, but we're not gonna get political. I don't get political with that stuff. So that stuff like that gets you in trouble. So I don't really. That's why I don't really talk political no more, like I used to. Before I used to talk political, but now I don't talk political. Now it's more about theme parks, pop culture, and um, and gaming. Which I have a cool Easter thing. One of my managers gave me this really cool Easter basket. I actually like Easter egg, Easter basket. Your baby went through it. I don't think she ate anything yet, so I got to do like a little reveal on it. So also one of the people who work nearby brought me this gum, which I don't think I posted on YouTube yet. I posted on TikTok. It's a Kool Aid bubble gum. So I did. No, actually, I did. I did post it on here as a short. So bubble gum, Kool Aid bubble gum. So she asked me if I can do a review on that. So I did. So I wanted to go try it. It's okay. It's kind of like the flavor goes away really fast. So it feels like you're chewing rubber after a minute. I mean, it's got flavor. I'm very thankful. Like I made that one video. Have I posted? I'm not sure if I posted on here yet. I think I have, but I know I posted on Instagram and TikTok, where I tell everybody if you guys want me to try something, send it to me. My PO box information is all below, and all my links and information is all there. So it's something because a lot of things people always say, "Oh, try this, try that, go here, go there," but I can't find it. So I can't. When I go to the stores, I don't find what people want me to try. So then I just go and so I made that video. I said, "Hey, you guys want me to try something? Send it to me. Send it to me a PO box, and I'll try it. If not, if you know me in person, then come hang out or come give it to me." So and so that person did. They brought it to me. So they brought me that Kool Aid gum, like a 4 pack, something like that. So it was interesting gum. It took me like 4 or 5 days to try them. It was like 4 packs, or yeah, 4 packs. But I only tried one each day. I didn't want to try one every hour. I was, but I was like, nah, because the gum isn't like, oh my god, I gotta try it. It's just kind of like it loses flavor though. Like after a couple minutes, it feels like you're just chewing rubber. I don't know. It's just weird. But there's like I said, there's like a lot of things going on. I mean, a lot of cool friends I ran into, a lot of cool people I run into. I'm very thankful to have a lot of awesome content creators friends out there who are theme park people, and they I got to do food reviews with them. I got to go see my theme parks, and I get to see people and people who come up to me at Evo Baby at the farm. We truly appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys, everybody, much for who's out there watching our content. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching and just hanging out, because that's what we do. I just kind of like, but I don't want to keep this live too long. Like I said, I haven't been live here on YouTube in a very, very long time. So I just want to give a quick theme park update. You can see me at Disney at least 3 or 4 times next couple of weeks, because they got a few events to go to. You will see me at the farm maybe this weekend. I know some more cons are coming up. I know Comic-Con Revolution is coming up. There's another one coming up as well. So there's events and a lot more food reviews. So this food review videos I've recorded, but I haven't posted it yet. So you guys are going to see food review videos as well. A lot of companies on Instagram have been hitting me up. There's a burrito place, a burger place, another pizza place, a coffee place, and there's one more. They have 5 or 6. Oh, there's one taco place. Oh, that's right. What is that called? After watching this, I apologize if I get your name wrong. It's like baristas something. I can't remember. They did hit me up on Instagram, so they want me to go and try their tacos, and their food was good. Cause I tried their taco truck. Cause before, now they have a restaurant. So before they had like a taco truck, and I've been to a couple of them in the city of La Puente. I think it's like one in Anaheim, one of the locations. And oh my god, the tacos is so good. It's like dipping that red sauce. I can't remember what it's called, but they just hit me up and said, hey, come try our food and this and that. So I'm looking forward to trying that as well, because their food was good. So now they have a restaurant. It's their first restaurant, and it's like grand opening. It's in, I want to say in Ontario and Upland. It's one of those 2 cities. I can't remember, but that's when they gave me an information. They sent to me on Instagram, so I gotta go and try that. So and I know that my kids, a lot of times too, when I'm with my kids, they don't want to try any of that stuff, and so I eat with them what they want to eat. So, but now I'm gonna have to force them. It's like, I gotta go. We gotta go try this. We gotta go check it out, because the companies are hitting me up. Like the one Rad Coffee company, they hit me up like over a year ago, and they're located like in Upland, I believe, or in Ontario. And I never went, or Riverside. I forgot where it was, but I never went. I wish I should have. And they finally opened one up like the next city over. It's like really, really, really close. Like really next city over. And I should have. And I went, and the coffee's good. The location is really cool. Red Devil's Pizza is like literally one of my favorite places I love to go to. It's literally like a few shops down, and it was just perfect. I mean, it's just, the coffee is good, the environment's pretty good, so it's just really, really, really. I look forward to that. If you guys hear weird noises, is this my alerts going off? I apologize. I like alerts going off on my computer right here, so if you guys hear like weird like noises and stuff. But so I finally hit them up. I finally went there, and the coffee is actually really good. I'm not. I just make regular coffee. I'm not drinking anything special. The coffee's good. The vibe is good. I felt weird because the old baby was never played a pinball machine game before, so I had to show her how to play. And she's over there banging on it. I don't know what to do, and I never realized she's never played a pinball machine game before. So I had to show her how to play. So it was kind of funny. I felt bad because she lost like 2 balls. This there pushing buttons, not knowing she was like banging it. I don't know. She was. It was funny. It was actually really funny to see, because it was like, oh, like I never knew. I never took her to a place, an arcade, where you how to operate a pinball machine. And pinball machine is like little pull the knob and you have little buttons on the side. It's just, I never realized that. My kids are always like online playing stuff either on the Switch or Xbox or something like that. And so to take them to actually play a pinball game, they had no idea. She had no idea what to do. It was kind of comical. It was like, because I was like, what is she doing? Why is she banging the thing? And it was because she's never operated that thing before. So that was kind of funny to see. But it felt it is weird. This is, I don't know. Like my kids don't know how to operate the old stuff. But I hope you guys are all doing good out there. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope, like I said, I'm thankful you guys are liking the content. You guys are enjoying the content. The few of you who are watching and liking, and TikTok. I think 2 more sponsors hit me up for some stuff. I'm not gonna say what yet, but soon. I will soon. Adrian, what's good? Celebrity story that hasn't been told. Damn, he gonna get me in trouble. A celebrity story hasn't been told. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's been told. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things, sir. All depends what you wanna, who we're talking about, and what. I think I have I have something YouTube friendly, something YouTube friendly. So I do have. I went to storage. I found my headphones, and I found. I did find actually a copy of my book. So it's like one of the ones that I got like after. But this is the book that I wrote, Life After Rap. So I will. It's just like one of the copy. I never somebody bought a copy or 2 copies, and so instead of like buying 2, I think I got sent 3. I forgot what it was. So I do actually have a copy of my book. That's weird. That's just like when I saw it, I was like, oh, I want to read it. I want to go back and maybe do a second part. Everybody keeps asking for a second part to the book, so maybe I will get something on there. But a celebrity story has been told. I don't know. You guys ask me. I had to put myself back in that place. Like literally, I got to put myself back into like I was back in the day. Mm. It's usually got to take time. I got to look through all the call sheets, and then when I looked at everything, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this day. I used to have like everything written down, like in a journal. I have all the papers in a bag. That's all in storage. I don't know. It's just so many things. What about a funny security story? Funny security story? How about a creepy security story? I'll give you a creepy one. I think, no, it's not in the book. Because the book ends at 1999. And that's when my dad went on his own, and I went with him, and he started his own thing. So from 95 to 99, we were working with a company. And then after that, when we went on our own, that's when I actually built a relationship with a lot of people and worked on a lot of parties I shouldn't be at, a lot of events I shouldn't have seen, things I should never have seen. That's that story. That's like totally that. If I do a second book, that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about stuff that's going to make you like, what? Like it's weird because people read my book and it has to be fake. But a lot of stuff came out in the news in the recent years, the whole Me Too and everything else. Then it's like, well, wait a minute, maybe your book isn't fake because a lot of stuff you talked about is coming out in light now. So, but I will tell you this story. I was telling a friend of mine too at work, and she was tripping out. So it's weird. So I don't remember what year it was, but I was working on a Toyota commercial. It was like a truck, like a pickup truck, a Toyota truck commercial. I was at Posta Rosa Ranch, which is way in the fuck out there. I gotta watch my cuss. I forgot YouTube. You can't cuss. You can't curse. It's way out there and off the 14 freeway. And where Posta Rosa Ranch is, you got Disney Ranch and you got Saber Ranch. Saber Ranch, they film a lot of stuff. It used to be owned by gangsters way back in the day, and they used to smuggle like alcohol. It's like a trail that leads to the other side of Angeles Crest Forest into La Canada Flint Ridge, I think it is. I can't remember what city it is, but that's how they used to smuggle alcohol. And then you have Disney Ranch further down, which they film like a lot of westerns and stuff over there. You can Google all that stuff. But Posta Rosa Ranch was a little further down. I never really worked there until that one day. And I was there for like a Toyota truck commercial. And it was pretty warm. But I knew there was a film crew filming, they were setting up for a film shot right above me. It's like on top of the hill. It's like all empty. I knew the location guy, I knew a lot of the Teamsters. And I asked them, "What are you guys filming up there?" So we're doing the Titanic movie. I was like, "Titanic, what are you filming up there?" So they took me up there. It's like this big giant swimming pool, all painted black, and they fill up with water. I was like, "What? What scene is this?" And so they're saying, "Well, this is a scene where like the guy and the girl, he dies or he drowns," which happens to be the scene where Jack and her are floating on the thing, and he drowns because he couldn't get on top of the chair or whatever door, whatever she was laying on the raft. And so I was there doing my thing, and then they came in and they filmed their stuff because over there it's pitch dark. There's no phone service. The nearest house is like 5 miles away. It's empty. You can see every star in the sky, and it's quiet. It's all like empty field, like literally a ranch. There's like nothing around, and a bunch of trees. And it's like some celebrity owns some like lion farm nearby, so you can hear lions roaring in the distance. It's weird because you're sitting there, you hear lions, like, Crash. Will the Lakers get past the? No, I don't know, man. Lakers are garbage. Lakers like the Dodgers. Dodgers, right? You seen the Dodgers right now? Dodgers have been garbage, like literally been garbage. So the Lakers, I think what's his face is he doesn't want to be there no more. He just wants to retire, play the rest of his time, and LeBron, so I think he's done. And so they're filming that last scene. I never all of them up there. I can see the lights, and they're doing their thing. I'm down the hill, and then they wrap up about I want to say 2, 3 in the morning, maybe about 2 in the morning. And then the team, like I said, know the Teamsters, and they had like extra food from craft service, and so they came down here and they're like, "Hey, oh, my name wasn't Crash back then. My name, they called me RJ. RJ was like a name they called me." And so they're like, "Hey, RJ, we're leaving. Here's some stuff from Crafty, the leftover like sticky meal they had up there." And so they did their shot, whatever else, and they left. And to leave the ranch where they were, you had to drive like a mile away. And so they had to lock me in that location where I was, and it's pitch dark. It's like nothing. There wasn't really any. There were cell phones, but it was like Nextel. I don't know if any people out there know what Nextel is. It's like one of those like chirp phones, like beep beep, and the walkie-talkie. But there's no phone service out there. Like literally, there's no phone service. So I'm pretty much locked in this ranch, pitch dark, middle of nowhere. I can see houses way in the distance. Like I can see like their lights. And about 3 in the morning, I see lights in the distance. Like I the area where it's at too is like a very rich area. So like all the houses on the outside are huge houses. Like the houses in Southern Florida are really, really big. Like like big houses, like Malibu houses. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's gotta be like the rich kids driving the ATVs, they're messing around on the field because it's like a huge ranch. Yo, Jacob's World, what's cracking? Yo, what's going on, yo? And so they're they're moving, but they're moving very slow, like very, very slow. So I'm thinking, okay, well, these guys in ATVs doing? Like, why are they taking their time? And maybe about 20 minutes later, it was like moving slow. So I thought maybe they're like walking their ATVs, either that or they're going really slow. But I couldn't hear nothing. I was like, usually out there, it's quiet. Can't hear. I mean, you can hear anything. Anybody walking in the bushes, anything you can hear. That's how quiet it is. All you hear is like the lions roaring in the background. I don't know where that ranch is that some celebrity owns, where she has like a bunch of lions, but you can hear them growling out in the middle of nowhere, and it's kind of creepy because you're like, "Fuck, are they here with me?" Or because they're really loud. And so the lights were coming closer and closer, and to the point where it's like maybe if you guys know football, maybe about a 50 line from the goal line to the 50-yard line. No, maybe about 35-yard line. They're pretty close. And back then, I used to get on into like the whole like cool gadget shit. So I had night goggles, and it's because like pitch dark, black out there. So I put my night goggles. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna see where these guys at." Now where I parked myself at, all these picture cars were near me, all the Toyota trucks. So I parked myself in between these trucks, so nobody actually knew where I was. So I'm just sitting there listening to my radio, and then I use my goggles, and I see the lights. They actually come on the bush. I can see what they're doing. And actually, it wasn't ATVs. It was 17 people dressed in cloaks, carrying torches, and they had somebody in a stretcher tied up, and you can hear that person mumbling like they're tied up. They're screaming because it sounded like someone was screaming, but I didn't want to like have my mind play tricks on me because I'm out in the middle of nowhere and it's dark. But you can see that person trying to like struggle in that stretcher, and they're just walking. They don't stop. They just keep going. And at that point, I'm like shitless. I'm like scared. I'm unarmed. All I have like this big ass knife and my flashlight. That's it. And I can't drive out. If I have to drive, I have to go to them to the road, and then I don't even have the keys to get out. So I'm pretty much locked in. So I was like, "F this." I turned off my radio because that's the only light that I had, and I just sat in the dark until the first Teamster came. I didn't move. I didn't get outside to pee. Thank God for the super big gulps you get at 7-Eleven. Pee in a cup. And I just waited. Like literally I just waited. And you see if they're coming back, they're not coming back. And you can hear someone screaming in the distance. That's even creepier because it's like the Blair Witch shit and stuff like that. You hear someone screaming in the distance, and this is like, what's going on? And I never saw them come back. That was the scary thing too. It's like, well, how'd they go? If they didn't go, if they came from over there, and they never came back. Which I don't know where they went. I don't know if they went behind me. I don't know if they're watching me. They're looking at me. My mind was playing all kinds of tricks because like literally just sitting. I was like slouched down in my car at that point, and when everybody the Teamsters came in about I say about 5:30, 6 in the morning. The lights, the sun started coming out. Catering always comes early. And so the location liaison person opens the gates. But like I said, I didn't drive out. I didn't move. I didn't do anything. I just stood, literally parked in between all these trucks. And so when everybody started coming in, that's when I was just kind of like, I got out of my car. When everybody started coming out of the cars, there's like at least like 20 people. That's when I came out of my car. And then when the location person of the facility, when I saw him, I was like, dude, like, I told him what happened. He said, oh, that's normal. We always find like dead bodies and pieces of limbs and animals and people out there doing like the rituals and shit. I was like, what? The rituals? What are you talking about rituals? I was like, this would have been something nice. You told me the night before, then rather than now. So what you see is I told him what I saw. He's, oh, you should have did something. Like, what do you want me to do? You didn't even warn me. I didn't know that people are gonna be out here in cloaks and carrying torches and carrying the body. So you should have called the police. Oh yeah, really? What phone service? And the guy just laughed. He's just kind of like, yeah, well, that happens a lot. So I was just like, and then when I asked him, how come you guys didn't tell me this before? He's like, oh, we didn't want to scare you. So, that really? Yeah. So after that, I didn't go back. After that, I told my dad, I'm not going back. I was like, F that. If you want somebody to watch the equipment afterwards, not me. I am not going back. But it's funny now, but back then it was creepy. It was creepy, it was scary. Like I said, when you're by yourself, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like really, really crazy. And I kind of like, I know I didn't go back to that one. I was like, no, that was a hard pass. I was just like, no. But yeah, there you guys go. Little story that happened out in the middle of nowhere, Postal Roast Ranch. Like I said, if you guys read my book, then actually it's not on there. But yeah, that's the book right there. But yeah, that's not on that story because that's like after. That's like when was it? It was towards the end, I think. Maybe it could have been. Because I remember it was for Titanic. Maybe 99. But Titanic came out like a year after. So 99, 98. I don't remember. But I remember the commercial. I remember what they shot up there. But yeah. A lot of stories now, I can laugh about it as opposed to then where I was scared shitless. It wasn't that funny. Like one of the times when I worked at Sable Ranch, once again I was locked in because the owner keeps it locked, and it's pitch dark. And that's where they shot the movie The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. They shot that whole location there. They built this big giant like mansion and graveyard. And when they were there, I didn't know that was actually the Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. And to people, like the security guards there were jerks. They said, "Oh yeah, it's Eddie Murphy's movie." So I didn't really pay attention. But there, like the horses just roam around. And I remember I was parked on my set. 'Cause I was doing nights. I forgot what show it was. and it could have been the movie The Hatchet. It was like 99, no, 2000 something. I don't remember. Well, you can just Google Hatchet. Just think of a year before of release. That's what usually happens when when they shoot a movie. A year later, they release the movie. So, and I saw one horse. One horse literally came to my car, like right in front of me. I was like, okay, like because there's horses. I didn't get out of my car, so I was like pitch dark, and you just no way you get out of the car. And the horse literally came to the front of my car, and then the horse looking around, and then the horse came from my driver's side window, my passenger window, and then a horse came from behind my car, and they had me surrounded. It was weird. It was like this weird thing. I don't know if the horses were fucking with me. They're like, look, at somebody out here. Let's go see if he's awake, or let's go scare him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. And like the leader of the pack of the horses came, and I never seen the leader of the pack. He came by. He looked at them. They all looked at him, and he looked at them, and they looked at me. And then when the leader of the pack walked away, each horse went one by one. That was weird. I don't know what. I can't even explain what. If I had a camera and a phone back then, oh my gosh, so many things I would have captured. But it was just one of those things where like, no one's gonna believe this. This is just one of those things. It was weird. I can't even explain it. Like literally. I'm really enjoying these stories. Thank you. I appreciate it. But that was like one of the creepiest things too. But like I said, I can't explain it. I don't know why the horses came to my car like that. I don't know why they all went one by one when the main horse came by. It was just weird. It was like I said, either the horses were like, oh, let's go fuck with this guy, let's go scare him, or I don't know. Actually, I don't even know. It's just one of those things that, and that was like at maybe like 11 o'clock at night, but 11 midnight when that happened, and I was just kind of like, and it's like when you're by yourself in the middle of the dark, you're like, no one's gonna believe this. This is one of those things where like, did that just happen? Is that one of those like, did that just happen moment? And that was weird, that was creepy. It was just kind of like, but yeah, that's like one of the things that I can't explain. Like I don't know why. Maybe they're watching or they're checking on me to see who I was, or I don't know. But it's also that ranch too, because I know across the what freeway is that? The 14 freeway is Vasquez Rocks, where they film like Star Trek, and they film tons of stuff there at Vasquez Rocks. Maybe I go visit there and record. I know they get mad when you record there, but a lot of people get mad. But that location and the ranch that I was is where people always had sightings of the jackalope. Whether the jackalope's real or not, people say they see the jackalope there. Like I said, if all this like cameras and stuff were there back then I'm pretty sure someone would have caught it. But I think my dad saw it. He was driving up the road, and this big giant rabbit with antelopes horns, or deer antelopes, what I don't even want to call them. Like I said, this is one of the things whether you believe it or you don't. Well, it's weird too because one of the reasons why I talk about that is I remember I think it was The Hatchet. I was working on the movie The Hatchet when that sighting happened again, and I was there during the daytime because they were off the weekend or off Sunday. I forgot what day it was, and I believe you. It's just creepy. It's like really, really, really creepy. I was there watching the set during the daytime, and I remember the one of the owners and one of the handlers who were there. They came by and like there's like one of those four by I want to call them gators. What they were. It wasn't a golf court, but like the ones for off roading, like gators, like the one like the film crews will use a lot. And so they came by, and the guy in the back had like a rifle. I was like, "What are you guys hunting?" They get hunting because there's a lot of bear out there as well. So what are you guys hunting? You guys hunting for bear? They're like, no, no, no. We had a jackalope sighting over here, so we're gonna go and capture it and shoot it. I was like, oh, okay. And then they just drove off. Or they shot it or not. I have no idea. I don't know. As though the guy's rifle wasn't a typical like hunting rifle. It was like I want to say a G6 or M. It was an automatic rifle. It was like a M16 or something. But it had like a scope on it. He had like an extra clip on the side, and what he had on his vest on had a clip here, and I don't know, he had a bunch of stuff on. I don't know what else. But they just asked me if I saw anything. It's like, no. Did you hear anything? It's like, no. And then I asked them if they're hunting. It's like, what am I supposed to be aware of? Because it's like daytime. It's like really hot out there. Like a lot of flies. I was like, should I be out of my car? Should I be sitting in my car? Like, what's going on? And that's they told me, oh, we have a jackal inside, and we're gonna go and shoot it. I was like, that's like normal shit for them out there. I don't know. But certain parts of that ranch, I know back then, I don't know how it is now. I haven't been there in years. But there's a certain section when it's really, really hot, you can smell the meth because it's like still meth. There were, well, I don't know now, but back then there were like a lot of meth labs, like all the way up in the hills section where they, like I said, there's a trail where you can cross on the other side, take you to this. That's where they smuggle like booze and stuff during the whole like time when booze was like illegal and shit like that. They used to do like a lot of bamboozling over there. So like make their own booze and moonshine and stuff like that. But then, of course, it went into drugs and there's like a couple like meth labs out there, and so you can smell it like certain sections. But I never really, if I wasn't filming out there, then I didn't really go investigate. The ranch was really huge. It was like a really, really, really big ranch. So I didn't go investigate. Even at night, when I was there at night, it's creepy, it's dark, and I didn't really go out. Have you seen I want to say 1,000 Corpses or Devil's Rejects? They shot that over there at Sabre Ranch. They one of the houses. I think it's Devil's Rejects when they do the shootout in the morning. I think that's one of the houses over there at Sabre Ranch. Cause that I did a lot of stuff you recognize because they always shoot a lot of the same stuff. And that western town that they have at Sabre Ranch, that was used for, I want to say, Devil's Rejects. The whole western town scene with the two girls in the bathtub or the saloon or something like that. That was Sabre Ranch because that was when I was working on Hatchet. Because that I bumped heads with Rob Zombie because he was disrespecting my friend who was the producer, and he wanted to slap her, so I had to step in, and it was this big mess. But yeah, I'm just gonna fight Rob Zombie. That's like my Rob Zombie story. After that, I stopped listening to his music. He was a dick. No one else wanted to do anything. I'm like, oh, he's Rob Zombie. You can't do anything. Well, yeah, you can. It's fucking middle of nowhere. So, but yeah, that was back then. That was a long time ago. But I'm glad you guys enjoying this. Like I said, I wanted to come here and talk about theme parks and life update. I've been selling like a lot of my Funkos, and I gotta get rid of all that stuff. Kind of make room, either for a smaller storage, getting a place to live. So you're gonna see me grinding on a lot of stuff. You're gonna see me live. I'm gonna try to do live streams here on YouTube. I was gonna do a podcast, but I think I'm just gonna do like maybe a live stream once a week here on YouTube. So that way you guys can come back and you guys can watch it again and you guys enjoy it. Maybe I would do like little cut-off scenes here and there. I don't know. I know you can do share a live stream with someone else on here now. They have stuff. So I don't really know. I might, since it's still kind of early, I might go talk on Instagram because I haven't been live on Instagram in a very long time. See, like everybody right now goes to theme parks and they go live stream. So everybody wants to watch that. Nobody really wants to watch somebody just standing in the room and talking and jabbering. But I know Twitch live streams, I'll probably do a food stream on there. Going live at the parks was cool. I enjoyed that. It was fun. It was really cool. The live stream at the parks. That's always fun times. I need to do that more often. Not people don't go to Nutsberg Farm to live. So I might do that more often. But like I said, when I do that, I don't do anything else because then I'm focused on just live streaming. And then by the time I'm done, it's like, oh shit, I gotta go. So, but I don't know. But I think I'm gonna go live stream on Instagram. Let's go talk real quick. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, go hang out. But this is like 45 minutes live stream, longer than what I expected. I haven't live streamed here on YouTube in a long time. So maybe I'll do like once a week. Maybe I'll bring up some topics, talk about more. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying stories. Of course, like I said, from a book that I wrote, Life After Rap, true stories of what happens on the film set. Maybe I just do like a 30-minute, 45-minute thing on that. But I'm probably going to go on IG right now just to go say hi to everybody, say what's up, what's cracking, yo. Thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you guys on Instagram, come say hi.